They say a false story can float for a while, but the weight of truth drags it down. When detectives pressed Tatiana Williams, she insisted.
So how long were you at Whataburger?
Till after 4.
Till after 4?
Yes, around 5.
Calm, certain, but the detective didn't argue. He simply replied,
Do you think that I didn't go back to Whataburger and get your time clock?
I know you did.
Exactly.
That single line unraveled her alibi. Williams thought a workplace detail would protect her, but the detective used expectancy violation theory, proving he already had evidence she didn't anticipate. Suddenly, her story collapsed under the simplest fact. Tatiana believed she could protect Quinn with small lies about errands and shifts. But with every contradiction exposed, she was dragged deeper into the crime.
That's not even explaining why you lied to me about how long you were there.
But the pertinent questions are who this demonic woman is, what happened on January the 23rd, 2018, and how detectives psychologically trap her with a perfect bait.
He's going to prison for the rest of his life, okay? So whether you want to sit down there with him, that's up to you.
Welcome back to my channel. I don't have many followers, but your single comment is a ray of hope for me. On a humid Florida evening in January 2018, Tatiana Williams slipped behind the wheel of her gold Ford Taurus. It was just after 5 p.m., the winter sun already low, and the air thick with tension more than weather. She wasn't carrying a gun, nor stepping into the house, but her role was pivotal. Her boyfriend, Lantonio Quinn, along with Cleveland Golden and David Washington, had planned a robbery at a home in Pensacola, believing the resident, Stefan Casanova, had cash and drugs. Williams drove them to a side street near the house, parked, and circled away to a store. Minutes later, chaos erupted inside. Gunfire split the quiet neighborhood, and Washington was shot dead by Casanova defending his home. Williams returned, picking up the surviving men as they scrambled. Though she never entered, her car, her presence, and her choices tied her fate to theirs. So, the cops brought her in for interrogation, and today, we will focus on the psychological elements of this interrogation.
So all 3 of them went to go rob the dude.
All right. Where'd they get the guns from?
I'm not sure. I think David D already had his own, and Cleve already had his own.
Okay, now what about Lantonio?
He didn't have one. Unless they switched.
I mean, we know he had one. So
No,
where did
ma'am.
he get it from?
He didn't. He ain't have one. Like, the only 2 people that had one was Cleve and David D. And that's on my baby. My dead baby.
So the other night, when I talked to you, I told you that he was wanted, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And here we are today, over there at that house on Citrus, your mama's house. And he's over there. All right?
I was talking to him like you asked me to, trying to get him to turn himself in, like you asked.
Okay.
And he said that he was going to wait for a lawyer before he turned himself in. That's what he told me.
Okay. Still, you know that he's wanted. You know that we're
Yes.
looking for him. You know that it could go bad if we
Yes,
come and
ma'am.
find him
Yes,
in a
ma'am.
car. He ends up getting shot. You know that.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, why didn't you call us?
Because he was just like, I don't know. I really don't know.
I mean, he's putting you in that bad position again with your
Yes.
kids, right?
Yes, ma'am. And I got court today for my kid.
What time do you have court today?
12:30.
At 12:30?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you might not be making it today. It just depends how long this takes. That's
Okay.
all up to you.
Okay.
How you wanna handle this today.
Yes,
okay?
ma'am.
You know, I expect the truth from you.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't think that we got the truth the other day. Is
Yes,
that
ma'am.
right?
Yes.
Okay. So let's talk about Tuesday again. All right. And I want you to be completely honest
Okay.
with me because I understand that we're talking about a murder investigation.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
And if you tell me a lie in a murder investigation, you can get charged for it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And not only that, but you being with him today, and I've got information that you've been with him the whole time. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Yes.
You can get charged for that too.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Detectives emphasized that lying in a murder investigation could bring additional charges. This taps into prospect theory, Kahneman and Tversky, 1979. Humans weigh potential losses more heavily than gains.
You got 6 kids.
Yes.
You need to worry about yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
You need to worry about your own freedom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we're going to be honest. All right, so let's talk about Tuesday. What did you do Tuesday morning when you woke up?
Went to the Social Security Board where I went to Truman's apartment first to pick up my friend, and then we went to the Social Security Board.
At what time?
Around 8 or 9 maybe.
Okay. And what building did you pick your friend up?
In G building.
And who's your friend?
I said young.
Okay. And how long were you down at Social Security?
About 2 hours.
Who was with you besides Ocelia?
LEMMiNO.
Okay. And after y'all went to Social Security, then where'd you go?
Back to Truman's apartment.
Okay. What apartment were you at?
G.
Where'd
G
y'all
building.
park at?
By the street, the first parking lot by the road.
Okay. And when you got back to TA, then what did you do?
Went to check my kids out of school.
Okay. And that was at which school?
It's at Jones.
All right. So you go back to TA. How long were you there before you went and got your kids?
About maybe an hour or
Okay.
so.
Did you walk around? Were y'all outside socializing?
Just outside, yes.
Okay. Now, when you were outside, who'd you see outside?
L'Antonio, David, and Cleveland, whatever, Cleve.
Okay. And what was Lantonio wearing?
I can't remember. Black pants, I think, or red. I can't remember what he had on.
Okay. And what was Cleveland wearing?
Security shirt.
Okay.
And I don't know what color pants he had on.
All right. And what about David D?
I don't know.
Describe the security shirt.
It's black and white, and it got security written on the back of it.
Okay. Now, whenever y'all were out there just socializing, you, David D, Lantonio, and Cleveland,
Yes.
Ocelia was with you?
Yes.
Okay.
Instead of demanding a full confession at once, detectives encouraged Tatiana to admit small details, her whereabouts, who was present, what clothes were worn. This aligns with the foot in the door technique.
Okay. And so you left. Who was in the car with you?
Me and L'Antonio.
Okay. Did you take your car?
Yes.
All right. And who was driving?
L'Antonio.
And you were in the passenger seat?
Yes.
Okay. So y'all went and got the kids. Then what'd you do after that?
Went back to Truman's.
Did you go straight back or did you
Yes.
stop anywhere?
We went straight back, I believe.
Okay. And which kids did you have with you at that point?
Elijah, Ty, and Heaven.
Are they all the older ones?
Yes.
Okay. And so you went back to TA. What time do you think you got back there?
Around 12:30, maybe 1.
Okay. And then where'd you go at TA?
Back to Ocelia house.
All right. And who was at Ocelia's house?
Nobody but her and her kids.
Okay. What'd Lantonio do?
He dropped me off at work after we sat out there for a minute, and then he
Hold on. You sat out at TA for a minute?
Yes.
What'd y'all do at TA?
Nothing, just sitting outside talking.
Sitting outside talking kind of
Yes.
like before? People
Yes.
come up. Hey. Who
Yes,
came
ma'am.
up?
Baby D, I believe.
All right. So David D comes up.
Yes, ma'am.
Then who?
Cleve.
Okay. Where's Clee stay?
I don't know where he stayed. He just be in TA sometimes.
You know how he got there?
No, ma'am. He
Hi.
was already out there.
He's already out there.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And so it's you, Ocelia, Cleve, David D, and Lantonio.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Anybody
And
else?
the kids.
And the kids. Anybody else?
No.
And at that point, was Cleve still wearing that security shirt?
Yes.
Okay.
What's Cleve's last name?
Golden, something like that.
How long
Golden.
have you known Cleve?
I haven't known them that long. Probably about 2 years, maybe.
During questioning, detectives made casual conversation about errands, clothing, and socializing before sliding into questions about the robbery. This technique draws from a norm of reciprocity Goldner 1960.
Did Lantonio take your car to go anywhere?
Yes.
Where did he go?
I'm not sure. I just know he dropped me off at work and he told me he went back to Chumano.
All right, so you guys are out there socializing, and then at some point you gotta leave.
Yes.
And you go where?
To work.
Where's work?
Waterburgers.
Which one?
Burgers.
Okay. And you go there at what time?
2.
And
I got dropped off around 1:50.
How'd you get there?
The car. Lantonio.
Okay, so Lantonio drove you, or you
Yes.
drove him? And then you
I
guys
drove
switched?
him. Yeah.
You drove him and then switched?
Yes.
Okay, so he took your car. Anybody else in the car with you?
No, ma'am. Not that I remember.
Okay. And did he say where he was going?
No.
Okay.
He just told me he was going back to CA because my kids was out there too.
Okay. And so how long were you at Whataburger?
To after 4.
Till after 4?
Yes. Around
Okay.
5.
Okay. Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Okay. Remember what I told you about honesty?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And about lying to me during an investigation, a murder investigation?
Yes, ma'am.
You can get charged for that.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Do you think that I didn't go back to Whataburger and get your time clock?
I know you did.
Exactly. Why are you lying to me about that?
I'm not. Because when I left, we went back to TA.
I mean, that doesn't make sense. That's not even explaining why you lied to me about how long you were there.
It was around 2. I clocked in where I tried to clock in. Okay. I tried to clock in at 2. Their computers was down. So I guess since I was being in training, I had to work on the computer first. So after that, I went back to TA.
Okay, just stop. Just stop. Okay? You weren't there until after 4.
No, ma'am.
Okay? I've confirmed that with them. So stop digging a deeper hole for yourself. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
If you come out and you tell me the truth and be straight with me,
Okay.
all right? We have no problems.
Yes, ma'am.
When Tatiana lied about her work hours, detectives calmly revealed they had already checked her time card. This is a use of the strategic use of evidence, SUE, technique, grounded in expectancy violation theory.
But you start lying to me and going down that road, and there's nothing I can do to help you anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay? This is not worth you losing your freedom
Yes, ma'am.
and losing your kids, all 6 of them.
Yes, ma'am.
You have to stop worrying about covering for him and his bullshit.
Yes, ma'am.
He's going to prison for the rest of his life. Okay? So whether you want to sit down there with him, that's up to you.
No.
You sit
I
in
don't.
here and talk this bullshit, you're going to go with him.
I don't.
So you better get right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you were there for how long at Whataburger? Because I already know the answer.
It's about 30 minutes, maybe.
Okay. And did Lantonio just stay there in the parking lot?
Yes.
All right. And then you leave Whataburger and you
And go back to Chumano.
Okay. All right. Now, here's where we get real serious.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. From this point on, you tell me everything and we can get through it.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We can get through it. If you're honest with me, I'm going to be right there helping you.
Yes, ma'am.
But you tell me a lie and tell me some bullshit, and there's nothing I can do for you anymore.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you went back to TA with Lantonio. And then what?
They drove off.
Who drove off?
Lantonio now.
Lantonio who?
Cleveland, and David D.
And what were they going to do?
Rob somebody.
The detectives positioned themselves not only as interrogators, but as potential allies who could help Tatiana if she told the truth. This is rooted in social exchange theory, Homans, 1958. People calculate interactions by weighing costs and rewards.
So they left TA. What time do you think that was?
Around 4, maybe.
About 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And what time did they come back to TA, or did you end up finding them somewhere else, meeting up with them somewhere else? What happened?
Yes, I ended up meeting up with them.
Okay. How'd
By
that
my
happen?
house.
How'd you get there?
My friend,
Which friend?
Charles.
Who?
Charles
Charles who?
Nixon.
Charles Nixon?
Yes.
Is that going to be your
Well, no. I'm sorry. Hold on.
Bradley.
No. He came and picked me up. I didn't meet up with him.
Do what?
He came and picked me up. I didn't meet up with him. I'm thinking about the day before that.
Are you really thinking about the day before that? Or are
Yes,
you
ma'am.
trying to protect Charles Nixon?
No, I'm not. I promise God on everything I love. Raise my right hand on my life.
I mean, don't lie about something
I'm not.
stupid just to
I'm
keep
not.
Charles from getting hauled in
I'm
there.
not.
That's stupid.
I'm not, man. He came and picked me up.
So he came and picked you up at
Yes, ma'am.
TA from where?
Ocelia House.
Okay, so you're still there with your kids.
Yes.
And Ocelia and her kids.
Yes.
Anybody else come in that could vouch for that?
Her friend, probably.
Who?
I don't know the girl.
Okay.
I just know that Ocelia hang out with her.
Okay. When they come back, what time was it?
Excuse me. Around 5.
5?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Did you see them pull back up?
Yes.
So you were kind of outside still.
Yes,
Everybody's
we was-
still
yes.
doing their thing. And when they pull up, they're in the Taurus.
Yes.
And who's driving?
Antonio. The only one who got out. I mean, the only person I didn't see was David Washington.
Okay. So it's Lintonio.
Yes.
Where was Cleve?
He was still in the car.
What part of the car?
The back seat, I believe.
The interrogation repeatedly circled back to the same events, pressing Tatiana to retell details. Over time, her lies required more effort to maintain, while the truth required less cognitive load. This taps into ego depletion theory, Baumeister et al., 1998.
So after that, what'd you do?
Went to my cousin's house.
And how long were you there?
Maybe 2 hours at the most. An hour, 2 hours.
Okay. So that puts you
Around
maybe
7 or 8, maybe.
okay. And then where'd you go?
Home.
All right. So when you guys got home, how long were you there before the police started showing up?
Not long. Probably about 30 minutes.
Okay. Now when you guys get home from Mandalay, who was driving?
I think I was. I believe I was.
All right. And when you got home, you guys parked what?
Yes, ma'am. We parked.
How'd you park?
I think we pulled in. Just pulled straight ahead.
Straight ahead?
Yes, ma'am. I don't remember if we backed up or not.
Do you normally back up?
Sometimes, not many times, just sometimes.
Yeah, because it's kind of a pain in the ass to back that thing up
Yeah.
into that
It is, 'cause
driveway
it's-
and the
it's
carport
crooked,
the
yeah.
way that it is.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's probably not something you do
Yeah.
very often.
Yes, ma'am.
So did you do it that night?
I can't remember if we backed up in or not. Hold on.
Detectives leaned on Tatiana's inability to recall whether the car was backed into the driveway. By circling this small, mundane detail, they turned her "I don't remember" into a point of suspicion.
Yes, I can't remember. I don't remember if we backed in or not.
Do you remember him telling you anything like that to back it up?
Yes.
He did tell you that?
Yes.
Okay. So you backed it up or he did?
I believe I did.
Okay.
I don't even remember if we even backed up or not. But if we did, I think I'm the one that backed it up.
Well, you said he told you. I mean,
Yes.
he either did or he didn't. I'm not
Yes.
trying to put words in your mouth.
Yes, ma'am.
but-
I know.
So we don't know or we do know?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Okay. From that point, then what happened?
The police went to flashing the lights through the house, and he was like, I gotta get y'all to a safe place. And so we hopped in the car and we left, and then the police hit his lights, after we pulled out the driveway, we got like a block of the road, and then the police hit his lights, and he took him on the high-speed chase back to the house. Then he didn't throw the car in park, so the car ended up wrecking into the shed.
What was he saying?
So
What did he say when the police got behind him?
he was like, "What you want me to do?" I was like, "Well, just stop." And he was like, "Well, I need to get y'all to a safe place." So he put the police on the high-speed chase back to the house.
And I mean, at that point, when police show up,
Yes, ma'am.
and he's freaking out, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know why he's freaking out.
Yes, ma'am. Because he had told me. Yes, ma'am. So he was like, "I don't want to be here." He was like, "I'm not trying to get y'all in trouble." So he was like, "I need to get y'all to a safe place."
When Quinn drove the kids into a police chase, detectives highlighted the absurdity, calling it anything but safe.
So, when they get over there, I
Mhm.
mean, what the fuck happened?
I have no idea. All he told me was he went in, I guess it was his lick or whatever, however you want to call it.
You mean Lantonio's?
Yes.
Okay.
And he went in and both of them had the gun. Cleve and David D had the gun. I guess he told me David D started busting back at the white man, but I guess by that time he was already shot.
Okay. So, what you're saying is that the white guy's the one that
From
started shooting first,
From what he telling me.
and then David D started shooting back?
Yes.
Okay. Because, you know, we're hearing all this stuff out there, and we're hearing bits and pieces.
Yes, ma'am.
And one of the things that we're trying to figure out here is some stuff that people are saying is that Lantonio actually kind of helped out somehow. What are you saying?
Like, you saying that Antonio actually what helped him?
Well, I mean, obviously he didn't save his life because
Yes, ma'am.
David D's dead now.
Yes, ma'am.
But did he do something to try to help him out? Kind of,
No. Not that I know of.
you didn't hear about anything, pushing him out of the way or anything?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. Who else was with him?
Just them.
You know, we have video
Yes.
from the scene,
From what scene?
of the murder. We've got video.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And we know that it wasn't just 3 people there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Tatiana relayed Quinn's version of events inside the house, but detectives allowed her to tell it unchallenged, knowing contradictions would surface.
Now, how'd you end up? What route did you take? Tell me exactly what route you took.
Down.
Just from the time that you guys show up there and get them out of the car till the time you pick them up.
I took down Lillian Highway. I turned around.
Which
went
way did
back,
you go on Lillian Highway?
Left. I went left.
Okay.
Because Happy 7 is on the left-hand side.
Well, hang on. Let's start from when you guys actually show up there.
Yes.
All right, from TA,
Uh-huh.
because that's where you came from, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so you guys leave out of TA, and you're driving from TA, or did you
Yes.
guys stop anywhere?
I'm driving.
All right, and so now we gotta kind of rearrange people in the car
Yes.
because what you told me earlier wasn't true.
Yes.
All
I
right.
was driving. David D was on the passenger side. Cleve was on the back side of the passenger, and Antonio was on the other side.
Wait a second. Lantonio was where?
On the behind me.
Okay, so Lantonio was behind you,
Yes.
and then David D was in the front seat.
Yes. He was
And
in front.
then Cleve was sitting next to Antonio.
Yes.
All right. So you guys didn't stop anywhere after leaving TA.
No, ma'am, not that I remember.
Okay. And you guys just drove straight there.
Yes.
And when you pulled up, which direction were you coming from? Were you coming from, like, the circle? Or did you go past the Happy Seven?
I believe I came from, like, the circle.
Okay. And did you guys turn on 48th, or did you go a different street, or?
Turned on 48.
Okay. And then where'd you go?
After I dropped them off, that's when I went to Happy Seven.
Where'd you drop them off at?
A block away.
Okay. Was there like a side street or something?
Yes, it was a side street.
Okay. And how'd you get out of that street?
Detectives asked Tatiana to reconstruct her path. Which street, which turn, how long a happy save. This is a tactic built on cognitive load theory.
I turned around. I did like a U-turn and turned around and came back out and bypassed the house and turned left and went to the store.
Okay. So you think you were up at that store for?
Probably about 10 minutes.
All right. And then when you left the store, how'd you get back?
How'd you know to go back to the house? Did he call you, or did
Yes, he called me.
and said,
Yes.
"Come get us"?
Yes.
Did he have any other phones?
No. David D had his phone.
What ended up happening with David D's phone?
He left it in my car.
What kind of phone was it?
I'm not sure. I didn't look at his phone. I just know he was listening to music on it.
Okay.
What'd they get from Stefan at that house?
They had got some money, well, not even much money, probably about $25, $30. Some money and some weed.
Some weed.
Yes.
When he got shot and they were trying to load him in your car, what did they pull off him?
I'm sorry?
When he got shot and he fell in the middle of the street, you pulled back up in the car.
Uh-huh.
And then Pooh and Cleve were trying to load him up in the car.
Yes.
What did they take off of him? His gun?
Nothing that I seen.
They didn't take his gun?
Oh, yeah, they probably did. If he ain't have it on him. I'm not sure. I ain't see what they took off of him.
Who got the dope?
Oh, I'm not sure. Probably Cleve. Because Antonio ain't have it.
The most damning moment came when detectives pressed her about trying to load a wounded accomplice into her car. This capitalizes on embodied cognition theory, Barcelau, 2008. Physical actions, like lifting, dragging, or parking, are harder to falsify than abstract claims.
Do you recognize this person?
Yeah, that's all.
Okay. Let me just sign that for me.
Do it matter what it's on it?
Nope, just anywhere. All right, so when you say they went to her apartment, who are you talking about?
All of them. Cleve and Antonio.
Okay. Now, had anybody changed clothes or anything?
Antonio changed.
What did he change into?
I'm not sure. I just know he had took some clothes out the trunk.
What about Cleve?
I didn't see him no more after that. So I don't know if he changed or not.
Okay.
I just know that I think he left his shirt in my car, and I don't know if he had on what he had on underneath that shirt.
All right,
What shirt?
what shirt?
That security shirt.
Where did he leave it in your car?
I believe in the back seat maybe.
Okay.
I didn't see him take it off. He said that he left his shirt in my car.
When did he say that?
2 days ago, I believe.
Now, when you say he said that, who was that?
Cleve.
Cleve told you that?
Yes.
So you've seen Cleve since then?
No, I didn't see him on the phone.
He talked to you on the phone?
Yes.
Okay. Where is your phone anyway?
At my mama's house.
At your mama's house. How did you talk to Cleve? Did he call you?
He called me. Hmm.
What's the number that he uses?
He called on Facebook. He did.
Oh, like a Facebook
Yes.
thing. Is it that, let's see here.
By pressing her on Quinn's phone use. Despite earlier denial, detectives applied information manipulation theory, McCornack, 1992. Lies often mix truth, omission, and distortion.
Now, this is who you identified as Cleve.
Yes.
Okay. And let's just talk about him again for just a second.
Okay.
This is who was wearing what now?
The security shirt.
Okay. And was he with you before and after you dropped them off at that house?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And did you see Cleve with a gun?
Yes.
Okay. And then Cleve was one of the ones that you picked up. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Let me show you this. Do you recognize this person at all?
No, ma'am.
Okay. You don't recognize that
No.
person. All right. And then this right here, who is this?
Antonio.
Okay. You just sign that right there. And this person is who to you?
My baby did. Thank you.
Okay. Was Lantonio with you when you left Truman Arms and went over to that house?
Yes.
Okay. And did you drop Lantonio off?
Yes, ma'am.
And did you see him go to that house?
I drove off, yes.
Okay. And did you pick Lantonio up from that
Yes.
house?
Well, not from the house, but down the road.
Okay. And what was Lantonio doing when you picked him up?
Nothing. He was just nervous, and he was like, they just kept my cousin.
Detective zeroed in on Cleveland's security shirt, left behind her back seat. Clothing becomes a symbolic anchor in interrogations.
And he was just like, he started crying.
Okay. And when you pulled up to pick Lantonio and Cleve up, what were they doing?
Trying to help him get in the car, trying to help David get in the car.
Okay.
Whose idea was it to do the robbery?
Yes.
Whose?
Lantonio's.
Antonio's
Yes.
idea to do the robbery.
Yes.
And what was the robbery for?
Just more money.
More money for
Yes.
what?
So we can move.
So you and Lantonio can move into a new place.
All right. Anything else you need to think of? Can you take your arms out?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm
It's all right.
sick. My throat hurts.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear everything that you told me today is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth
Yes,
to help
ma'am.
you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Hey, one more thing. You
Yes,
said that Crystal lives over by ECUA. Which ECUA are you talking about?
The one off of, it's the water company and everything. It's like off in the cut. It's like right there by it's right there by Pan Al Bank. Well, not the bank, but
Are you talking way up? Way
What
up
part of
north
town?
town?
way
North side town?
up like
9 Mile Road area?
yeah, like you almost finna go towards 9 Mile. Like you got to bypass West Florida.
You're talking about Davis?
Yes,
Davis Highway?
yes, ma'am.
All right, so Crystal lives up there somewhere?
Yes, like somewhere in Ansley.
Okay.
Cause one day when we was going to pay the water company, she asked us to pick her up, but she ain't had no gas money. So
And that's where Crystal lives.
yes, ma'am.
All right.
All right, Tatiana, sorry to keep you waiting. What I'd like to do today, and let me explain it to you. This right here, it's a DNA kit, and I'd like to get your DNA sample so that we can, try to figure out what everything is inside of the car. We know it's your car. We know your DNA is going to be in your car. It just helps us to say this is Tatiana or this is, Lantonio. So I'd like to get that. It just takes a second. It's a swab on the inside of your cheek. But in order to get it, I have to read you all of this, and you're going to have to sign it.
When detectives moved from conversational questioning to DNA consent forms, the interrogation took on legal weight. This reflects authority bias, Milgram, 1974. By invoking formal documents, rights language, and signatures, they signaled that the situation had crossed into official territory.
Okay. Do you know how much longer it'll be after this?
Not too much longer.
'Cause my back hurts so bad.
Your back hurts?
Yeah,
Do you want to sit in that chair?
It's like my
Oh, your throat?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
My back.
Okay. All right. This says that you do not have to consent to a search of yourself or your property. If you do consent to a search, any evidence observed or obtained by such search could be used against you in a court of law. If you refuse to consent to a search, your refusal cannot be used against you. Unless you consent to a search, we cannot search you or your property without probable cause, except upon the authority of a search warrant issued by a judge or a proper court authorizing the search. A search warrant will not be issued except upon an affidavit setting forth the facts which constitute legally sufficient probable cause for the issuance of the search warrant.
Yes, ma'am.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before consenting to a search. If you cannot afford a lawyer, one may be appointed to advise you. This right here says that I've read the statement of my rights shown above and I understand what my rights are. I do not wish to talk to a lawyer for advice. I understand and know what I'm doing. No promises or threats have been made to me and no pressure of any kind has been used against me. And this right here is going to say that I consent to a search of my DNA swabs.
Okay.
Or sample. And if you don't have any questions, you can just sign right there. Here.
Will I
Spell-
be able to get the car back today?
I don't know if it's done yet. Spell your first name for me?
TATIANA.
Okay, and I know you got two middle names, is that right?
Yes.
What's the first one?
Moniqua.
How do you spell it?
MONIQUA. And Chanel.
How's that spelled?
SHANELL.
And it's Williams?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What's your birthday?
05-2991.
All right, Tatiana, do me a favor. Put your hands out of there, okay? Come slide up here to this table. All right, put your hand. All right.
I do. Stand up for me. You're gonna take that other hand out of your
Finally, detectives underscored that under Florida law, her mere role as driver equaled murder liability when an accomplice died. This taps into deterrence theory, Beccaria, 1764. The threat of a severe, unavoidable consequence reframes denial as futile. In Tatiana Williams' interrogation, detectives systematically dismantled her alibis by pressing her on timelines, routes, and details she could not sustain under questioning. They tied her directly to the robbery through her car, surveillance, and witness testimony, while exposing lies about work hours, phone use, and knowledge of the plan. Crucially, she admitted to driving the men, dropping them near the house, and later picking them up, cementing her role as the getaway driver. From a legal perspective, these admissions, paired with Florida's felony murder rule, establish her liability. Even without entering the home, her participation ensures conviction. Tatiana Williams was sentenced to just over 24 years in Florida State Prison after pleading no contest to second-degree felony murder and robbery with a firearm. She was the getaway driver in a 2018 home invasion robbery, where one of her accomplices was fatally shot by the homeowner. Even though Williams never entered the home, Florida's felony murder law holds all participants accountable if someone dies during the commission of a felony. The court emphasized her direct involvement through driving, planning, and helping the robbers escape, which legally established her liability. On appeal, her conviction and sentence were upheld by the Florida First District Court of Appeal in 2020, confirming the nearly quarter-century punishment. This case highlights how Florida law eliminates distinctions between direct perpetrators and accomplices in fatal felonies, ensuring that those who enable violent crimes, even indirectly, face severe sentences nearly equivalent to those who pull the trigger.